Fever dive! Ah! But also, let's take a moment for KK, okay? She's that moment today. She's that girl always. Thank you. No cheat. Let the light get the nice little dog.
Picture this. The Chicago sky hosts their biggest Barbie night celebration yet. Pink decorations. Angel Reese hype everywhere. But here's the twist. Angel Reese isn't even playing. Moments later, the Indiana Fever walk into the United Center and destroy the sky for the third straight time this season. A 93-78 beatdown, so bad that fans renamed it Fever Night. Without Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell erupted for a season-high 35 points, proving this so-called rivalry isn't real. So, what exactly got Caitlin Clark so fired up? If you're a Fever fan, comment below, fired up. Let's go!
Indiana Fever walk in to Chicago, the United Center, no Caitlin Clark, and they walk out with a W 93-78.
The media wants you to believe we're witnessing the greatest rivalry in women's basketball history. Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. ESPN hypes it up, social media explodes, and fans call it Magic versus Bird 2.0. The story sells perfectly. Iowa versus LSU, Indiana versus Chicago, Rookie of the Year races. But let's be real, the results on the court tell a very different story.
Let's go. Yep. Get that. Be able to sit. The really good thing about having quality depth is when you don't have it, somebody else does. And KK? Yeah! Way to step up. Chloe, great job coming in. Good job. Lex, way to come in and make an impact. Kels, just
Here's what nobody wants to admit. The actual head-to-head record isn't close. The Fever have crushed the Sky 6 times in their last 7 meetings. That's not a rivalry. That's domination. This season alone, Indiana has beaten Chicago 3 straight times, outscoring them by a ridiculous 77 points combined. The first matchup? A 35-point blowout. The second? A 27-point demolition. And now this Barbie night embarrassment, another 15-point loss.
This is absolutely a one-sided rivalry. And we've got to say it like it is. Like, we can't say Caitlin needs to do this, Caitlin needs to do that. Let's be real. The only reason this is still a rivalry is because the other side of the rivalry won't stop it. And by the way, it is extremely beneficial for Angel Reese to be in this rivalry.
The media keeps pushing this rivalry because it sells. 2 young stars, opposite styles, big personalities. But when you look at the final scores, the narrative falls apart fast. Even without Caitlin Clark, the Fever walked into Chicago's biggest themed night at the United Center and dominated. The Sky hyped the event around Angel Reese and still got destroyed by a Fever team, missing its best player.
This is a fake one-sided rivalry. We got Angel Reese taking more shots at Caitlin Clark unnecessarily.
So, what does this lopsided record mean? One franchise is rising, the other keeps hoping for a miracle. Indiana has beaten Chicago with Clark, without Clark, at home and on the road. This isn't Clark versus Reese. It's target practice. The Sky keep booking fancy venues and theme nights, but all they're doing is giving Indiana another chance to embarrass them.
It's the Kelsey Mitchell Show here in Chicago. Mitchell into the paint, able to lay it in. To Mitchell, she'll fire. You bet. Deflected, gets it back, and hits from 3. See Mitchell, her 7th 3 of the day.
Kelsey Mitchell walked into the United Center knowing she had to carry the load without Clark. She didn't just rise to the challenge, she exploded. Mitchell dropped 35 points, shooting 12 of 19 from the field and hitting 7 of 10 from deep. That's 70% from 3, pure fire when her team needed her most.
Money Mitch put him in a ditch, and Michaela Timpson treating the Chicago Sky like a bunch of Simpsons. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Kelsey Money Mitchell erupted today. Mikayla Timpson continues to show every time you put her in the game, every time you give her some actual quality minutes, she will not disappoint.
Mitchell's night wasn't just big, it was historic. She joined Caitlin Clark as the only Fever players ever to record 35-plus points, 5-plus assists, and 5-plus made threes in a single game. That's an elite club of 2, and Mitchell earned her spot on Barbie Night in Chicago.
On 6 of 10 shooting in the corner, Mitchell connects on a 3. Indiana needed that. It's a 2-point game. There's a chance that gets changed to a 3. Mitchell looking to respond, and does! Things tightening at United Center. Mitchell has it deflected, gets it back, and hits from 3.
Her preparation showed. Mitchell spent the off-season training with a football coach, working on defensive back drills to sharpen her footwork. Those quick cuts and smooth movements helped her get anywhere she wanted against Chicago's defense. Every shot looked effortless.
Indiana run after Chicago had cut it to 2. Poked away by Timpson. There's the deflection. Off to the races. Timpson finishes strong, forcing a timeout from Chicago. A 9-0 Indiana run, and the lead is back to 11.
Mikayla Timpson, the rookie, all season long, when she's gotten minutes here and there, has made the most of them. We've seen it on the offensive end. Then here, just getting her arms in the passing lane, the deflection, finishing a tough look.
Mitchell wasn't alone. Mikayla Timpson had the best game of her young career, 14 points on 6 of 8 shooting. That's 75% efficiency when the lights were brightest. Mitchell praised her after the game, calling her the ultimate pro. Timpson's quiet confidence always shows up when it matters most.
Have you seen her improve and become more comfortable throughout the season?
She's amazing. One of the best rookies I think I've ever come across of. She's I don't know how to say it, like the ultimate pro. Shows up, no problems, and I think when you have locker room culture happening, you need great people to make it greater, and I think we got a good addition here, so shout out to KK.
The newest Fever player, Chloe BBY, made an instant impact too. Signed to a 7-day contract in July 25th, she scored 8 points in just 10 minutes. Coach Stephanie White praised her floor spacing and chemistry with Aaliyah Boston, exactly the spark Indiana needed.
Williams, Hull gives it up. Chloe Bibby, able to drain the 3. Recently signed
when they play Indiana.
And right now, Cardoso answering the bell really nicely. 12 points, 7 rebounds. Bibby again. How about the stroke of Chloe Bibby?
Speaking of Boston, she notched her 3rd straight double-double, 14 points, 11 rebounds, plus 6 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Her presence on both ends completely overwhelmed Chicago's defense.
Cardoso running the floor, gets denied by Boston, returning the favor. Boston finds the cutter. It's Timpson who lays it in. That ends the 11-0 run. Here's Mitchell. Slips it in, wide open. Boston tracks it back down. Off to Boston. Backdoor, Mitchell the cut, and the finish. Tough bucket from Kelsey Mitchell.
Lexi Hull hit clutch shots every time the Sky tried to rally. Her timing and poise killed Chicago's momentum again and again, sending Fever fans into a frenzy.
Here's Mitchell, who has 15 in the quarter and a season-high 6 made threes. Hull will fire and hit at the horn. Big finish to the 3rd from Indiana.
Coach Stephanie White has preached depth all season, and nights like this prove why. The Fever rotation stayed strong for 40 minutes without Clark. This team isn't just Caitlin and the rest. They're a complete, dangerous unit. While the Sky went all out on Barbie Night with pink decor and special merch, Indiana turned it into Fever Night with pure dominance.
500 points, becoming fastest Fever player ever to do so in a season. Ninth 30-point game, second most in Fever history. And season high.
I knew it!
KK career high in points.
Yeah, baby, run.
AB 11 double-double the season.
Yeah.
Here's where it all unraveled. Angel Reese didn't even play. The Sky's main attraction was out, and the Fever turned the pink party into a blowout. Social media roasted Chicago. Fans renamed it Fever Night. Memes flooded the internet, and even Sky supporters laughed at the irony. TikTok users joked they should have called it Mitchell Night after her 35-point explosion.
Let's check this out right here. Of course, this is supposed to be the arena that Angel Reese built, right? Question mark? Caitlin Clark right here signing autographs. Look at these fans. Are you kidding me? I mean, seriously. This person over here, show us Barbie. Yeah, not lined up for Barbie. In Barbie's own arena. Glad to see Chicago giving Barbie a welcome to Sophie Cunningham.
Without their star, the event felt hollow. Fans came to see Angel Reese, but ended up watching Indiana steal the show. Pink lights, Fever highlights, the whole theme backfired. Coach Tyler Marsh sounded defeated post-game, admitting other teams have figured Chicago out. His frustration said it all.
I'm beginning to suspect the Indiana Fever are a better team than the Chicago Sky. Don't ask me why I believe that or think that. It's just a sneaking suspicion that I have. I mean, it could be the fact that the Fever spank them every time they play. Could be that. Maybe it's that. I mean, you know, you can date back to last year, but this year, the Fever spanked the Sky in the season opener.
Rachel Bam summed it up perfectly. The team had a screw it mindset going in. That's not confidence. That's surrender. The humiliation was complete. Fever fans outcheered locals, and the United Center felt more like Indiana's home court. Chicago's biggest night turned into someone else's celebration.
Here for Indiana. Now, one thing that we talked about the other day in New York, but you just have to appreciate about Caitlin Clark in these games, she knows a huge portion of these fans were hoping to see her play, and obviously they're not getting to. But she goes out of her way to make sure pregame she's signing autograph after autograph.
The truth is undeniable. Indiana isn't just beating Chicago. They're exposing the difference between a team with a future and one stuck in neutral. The Fever's 6-1 dominance over 2 seasons proves who's really building something. While Chicago keeps scheduling big nights and hoping for miracles, Indiana keeps walking away with wins and playoff momentum.
About the other day in New York when it was 108 autographs that she signed. Well, today signed over 200 autographs. Wow. Was out for a long period of time, signing for fan after fan. So trying to make sure, you know, that she still is accessible to the fans here and helps create memories for so many of them. Here was Caitlin continuing to sign.
Here's the wild part. Even injured, Caitlin Clark was the star of the night. She spent the game signing over 200 autographs for Sky fans who came just to see her. That's true star power. Clark's presence alone lifts her team, even from the sidelines. The Fever plan to bring her back carefully, fully ready by mid-August.
But one thing I have loved is that even though she's rehabbing and she wants to make sure she has access to the full artillery here of support for her rehab, look how happy the Blues are waiting to get an autograph from Caitlin Clark. And she has done this, even in a Cordosa jersey, she's done this ahead of every game, even while she's been out. And that's been really special to witness and special to see. She's crying. Look at her. This is what I'm talking about. It's all right. Let it out. It's an exciting moment. WNBA Countdown. We'll be right.
This one proved one thing. Indiana is deep. Mitchell's 35, Timpson's career night, BBY's spark, Boston's double-double. Every player stepped up. Meanwhile, the Sky fell to 7-18. their 5th straight loss. Playoff hopes? Gone. Chemistry missing. When Clark returns, this Fever team will be even more dangerous, tested, confident, and united.
I mean, good for her. She simply understands kind of the responsibility she has and loves helping grow the game in that way.
Yeah, and the emotion, of the fans when she does interact with them and sign with them, it really is amazing to see. Once again, Fisher Plummer are outstanding.
Caitlin Clark dominated without even playing. She spent 20 minutes before tip-off signing autographs around 2/3 of the arena. Pure superstar energy. With this win, the Fever improved to 14-12, 3rd in the East and just 2 games behind Atlanta. They're building real playoff momentum without their best player, and once Clark returns, Indiana could become unstoppable.